Welcome back to Much Music, hanging out with Marian and Morit. I'm still trying to say her name. Morit?
Marit.
Morit. Oh, such a beautiful name. So hey,
Thank you. Hey.
how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Very good. Yeah.
So your debut album, Shades of Purple, first two singles, Don't Say You Love Me and Mirror Mirror, broke the top 10 on Billboard 100 singles. You guys must be feeling very proud of yourselves.
It's really great. It's been going really well, and we've had a lot of fun promoting this record, and
It's
So-
really great to see that people actually like our songs and buy them. It's like 1 million singles, pretty good in the US.
That's very, very good. How is everyone at home reacting? Everyone in Norway?
they're very excited for us, of course, and they're glad that we're doing what we like doing.
And you guys have been doing, you guys are actually veterans. Even though you're in your mid-teens, you're actually veterans of this. You've been doing this since you were 5 years old.
We've been friends since we were
Since you were
5, and we started singing together. I guess it started when we were like 8, but
Okay, so how did you guys meet then? You met at 5 years old?
I moved to her neighborhood, and we just became friends, kind of.
And what's it like making, you said you started making music when you were 8 years old. So how is it like to start at 8 when you're, little kids, and then now, how has that changed?
It's great. I think you just have to start somewhere, and we started doing musical theater, doing children's songs and things like that, and you just have to keep evolving, and this is where we're at right now. I don't know where we're going to be in 10 years or what's going to happen, but
As long as it's fun, I think
Yeah.
that's really important.
So what turned you on to music?
I don't know, it's just,
Love
it's always
music.
been me, Music is great.
Because it's a great thing. Because you know what? When I was 8 years old, what was I doing? I was worrying about snails, playing with snails, running away from boys.
snail.
What are some of the stories that you guys have growing up and doing this together?
It's like so many stories.
Yeah.
I guess. I think we were like doing music and playing with snails. And
There were
chasing
some
guys.
snails in there. Yeah.
So, what's the biggest lesson you've learned through all this? Because you basically grew up with music, and what's like the most important thing you've learned?
To be yourself, I think. It's important to be yourself. Like, especially when we're in this business, you get all this pressure about like, be like this, wear this, all that stuff. And I think it's important to just be yourself and be very strongly about what you mean, or else you're gonna regret it,
And to do things because it makes you happy, not because it makes somebody else happy, or you should do everything for yourself, I think.
So, have you found yourselves in situations where people are telling you what to do and how to dress?
It's if we're having a photo shoot and they're like, wear this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear that. It's like this pink, mini dress or whatever, and you're like, well,
No.
Maybe in 10 years.
Because you guys are not only the things that sets you apart. You write your own music. You're involved in the whole process. A lot of young pop star girls don't do that. Other people write the music for them. And what do you think of that? Are they musicians if they let other people do?
they're like singers. They sing, so they're singers, but they can't say they're musicians because they don't play instruments. So they're singers, and we're singers and songwriters. So
They'll just have to do whatever they want to do.
they are singers and dancers, and we're singers and songwriters.
Yeah.
I can't dance.
I'm
really horrible.
Oh, I'm sure you can, bust it. Oh, what is that called? The floaty thing? So, you said that you found yourself in situations where people have been telling you, do this and do that, and you said no. Why do you think that other young ladies can't say that, can't stand up for themselves and say, no, I don't want to do that?
I don't know. I think it's very important to know how to say no, because especially when we're doing what we're doing, a lot of people are gonna see you, and they're gonna watch what you're doing, and you just have to be very confident about who you are. I think it's very important.
I don't know why it's hard to say no, I guess.
Okay, then what quality about you guys makes you say no and stand up for yourselves?
It's it's just always been very important for us. Like when we were 11 and 12, we were listening to kids songs, and that made us sing kids songs because we wanted to. And then when we moved on to this record, we listened to pop music, which is why we made pop music. So I think we've just always been Marion and Marie, and
Yeah, we just write music, you know, what comes out of it. It's not like we don't sing R&B just because that's really popular right now. You just have to do whatever you want to do, I think.
Comes to you.
Yeah.
And being friends, you know, I'm assuming you're friends since you grew up together.
No, not really. I just have to hang with
I've
her.
been stuck with her for. No, just kidding. Yeah, we are very good friends.
Like being friends and working together professionally, do you ever get to the point where you're like, okay, how do you separate the business and the personal? Or is it just one thing?
I don't know. We're not really good at that. I think.
No.
It's because it's fun all the time, and like it's more like when we're out traveling, it's all fun but business, and when we're home, it's more like personal.
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you guys,
But you know, we're just having fun all the time, and you know, we're friends.
and now you're on
and
this
colleagues.
huge, and you, I'm sorry?
We're like friends and
And colleagues, kind of, at the same time.
It's weird, but
Does it make it that much better too? Because you're working with someone that you obviously love.
I think it would be weird for me to like do music with a person I didn't know, you know, or like travel around, like sleeping in the same hotel room with somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird.
So do you like borrow each other's clothes?
She has 2 small sizes.
No,
It's like I love her clothes, but it's just I like put on her pants. It's like I can't get it up my thigh. It's like,
It's for like, I don't know.
no, we don't do that because we have different sizes.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It could be twice the closet. Now you're on this huge tour with Hanson. How did that all come about?
Well, we got asked to open up for them on their tour, and we said yes because we always wanted to be on tour, but we're not big enough to have like a headline tour ourselves. So we thought that was great because then we could do shows every second day, and so we said yes, and that we would love to do that, and we just started now. In 14th of September was our first concert, and our last concert is in the end of October. So
There's a lot of fans out there waiting for Hanson. So we want to get the inside scoop. How are they really?
They're very nice guys. They are.
really mean. I don't like them. We don't like them. No, they're very nice.
They're very nice.
And they're very talented.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're really great.
And you guys are here for a very special reason. We're debuting your new video called Everything You Do.
Yes, we
What's the
are.
concept behind this video?
It's like this whole story about, you know, these guys in this room, right? They're in the future, and they're like kind of like all these guards watching them. And it's like, and they find this old TV and they turn it on, and it's an old 60s show with us, and we're on the 60s show.
I like the coat you're wearing.
Thanks. I got to keep it. I got to keep my coat, everybody. It's great.
I liked your shoes.
And it's like we go through this. What do you call it again?
Force field,
Force
kind of.
field.
It looks like water. It's only like it appears.
And we come into the future, and it ends up that we're in the 70s, where everything is peaceful and nice. So yeah,
It's quite different from all our other videos, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
it's like this action video, and I had to run all the time. It was horrible. I was like running, like he's like, let's do the take one more time. I'm like,
From this angle, from that angle. You said that it is different from your other videos. How is it different?
It's just a lot of things going on. I think is the biggest difference. Like the other videos are more about just like singing
and like in the end of the video, when you see me run in the beautiful white clothes in the green field, when I was running, I fell, I tripped, and I got like all this green stuff on my white jeans, and I ran into a thorn bush.
Yeah.
It was really horrible, but it looks nice in the video, but it was like...
So you didn't keep the white jeans after all. So we're going to take a look at the video right now.
All
and
right.
these young ladies are going to be opening up for Hanson tonight in Toronto at Massey Hall. Do you want to introduce your video?
Okay, here's Everything You Do with M2M. Check it out.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Thanks.